me if there's no sound, right?
I think that should do it.
Can you hear me now?
It takes a few minutes.
Okay.
Seconds.
I'll pretend like you can hear me now. Here it says mic is muted. Is that why?
I just unmuted the mic, so you should be good.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yay, you can hear me. Hooray. Okay, so back to Shirley. Shirley, you won September 6th, and I don't have your address, so please email me, beth@stampingmom.com, and send me your snail mail. Unfortunately, when you win, I send it out, and I should be better at saving addresses. But I also honestly like the reminder that you had to email me, because then it reminds me to send out your card.
I think you should start all over from the beginning and tell them who you are.
Hello, everyone. I'm Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Iowa, and I do live videos every Tuesday. Usually do them with sound. Tonight was just a special bonus for you without sound.
For a few seconds.
And I do it with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
And tonight we have Amy, our new daughter-in-law.
Hi.
Doing her first stamping video ever. And we're so excited that you're here again tonight.
I'm excited.
So Amy and Sean are spending 3 weeks in Iowa out of the heat, although it was hot today.
It was hot today.
But have you enjoyed some of the days?
Oh, yes. And I'm looking forward to the day this week where the high's like 50. So,
50.
Yeah.
So you text your parents, guess what, Mom and Dad? They're down in Texas.
It's
hot.
actually going to be fall here
Yes,
in a couple days. So.
Yes, I wish you were here long enough for the leaves to change.
I know, I wish I could.
Next year, you'll have to come later in September and stay into October. That would be good. Okay, so last week, about once a month, we don't do the prize patrol during the video. And I chose, I got one winner from YouTube and one from Facebook. And Janet Rees, Reyes, you were the YouTube winner. And by the way, you should have gone over to YouTube, you guys. There were not very many comments on YouTube, so you had a better chance. And on Facebook, the winner from last week was Lisa Laska. So both Janet and Lisa, if you would email me, beth@stampingmom.com, and send me your snail mail address, I will get those cards in the mail to you. So tonight we are doing Prize Patrol. Please put hashtag Prize Patrol in the comment, and Steve will get you on the list. Beth says she's lousy at lip reading. It's a new skill I was trying to help you with tonight, Bev. But I want to show you a couple things before Amy gets started. One is, see these cards here? This is my class for October. And it is an in-person class and an online class. The online class comes with some product. You get the ribbon, you get the festive pearls, and you get this snowflake vellum paper, some of that with it. And everything is cut, so you make 4 cards, 2 of each, for a total of 8 cards. And I have it in these non-traditional colors that some of you know I like to do. And then I was asked to do them in traditional colors. So I'm going to show you that too. And you can pick if you want traditional or non-traditional. But it's basically the same cards. You guys, isn't that pretty? I know last week on the video, there were more people liking the traditional than the non-traditional. But you get to pick, and I will have more details out soon about the classes. Like I said, there's an in-person class and also online.
Amy, we were about the 1 minute, 30 second mark when she dove onto your camera. So we were joking about how long it would take Beth to get over here in this camera frame.
I'm trying to stay over here. I haven't been over here before. Another thing, can you go through the screen, Steve?
Sure.
Boughs of Holly, it is still on low inventory, but October 28th and 29th, we have the stamp camp. It's amazing. You get a full weekend of stamping. There's a new video, every other hour? Every other hour for 24 hours. Super fun. You get a card kit to make 13 cards that I mail you, and you get cool friends of mine from Australia and UK, Canada, and the US. So lots of people with fun accents and beautiful cards and fun ideas.
Yeah, I love listening to the accents. That's cool.
I hope Everyone named Linda who's on here tonight has already purchased the suite from me, so they'll be going to the stamp camp.
You're popular with Linda's.
Yes, I like Linda's. Linda's are good people.
Everybody else is too.
Look at this, Debbie Turek's on. Your mom's on.
yay.
Does that make you nervous?
A little bit. They're both watching.
So Dad is on too. Hello, Debbie and Craig. Thank you for letting us borrow your daughter for a couple weeks. She is such a delight.
Thank you.
Weekly deals, Beth.
Weekly deals. Here's the screen for the weekly deals. If you're putting in an order, you'll want to add on some of these things that are on sale actually just through tomorrow. And then tomorrow, week 4 weekly deals will come out. And we have one more thing, I think.
Free catalogs.
Oh, the free catalogs. If you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. And I can send you the annual catalog and the mini catalog for free. Just reach out to me. Again, my email is Beth, BETH, at stampingmom.com. And the stamping does have a G on it. I know Stampin' Up doesn't. Okay, so to make these cards, Amy had a friend who has a fall birthday.
Yes.
And we looked at the fall sets, and this is the one she picked, the Soft Seedlings. And it's a beautiful set. It almost looks like you watercolored it. So I had some swaps, and we went through and looked at those too for some inspiration. This is a swap that I received at the Leadership Conference in New Orleans a couple weeks ago. And this was made by Virginia Kilmore. It's a beautiful card. And then Central Iowa Demos had a swap. And this beautiful card, you know, non-traditional colors. I don't know which camera to look at, Steve. Non-traditional colors. This is made by Kathy Winter, and it is beautiful. And then this one is Bev Stokes. And Bev is on here tonight. Bev, Amy and I both loved your card, didn't we?
Yes, very much. Very pretty.
And so this is what Amy used mainly for inspiration, don't you think?
Yes.
And then Bev on hers did use this fall leaf embossing folder, which we really liked. But then we went a different direction, but it was totally inspired by Bev. So thank you, Bev. So I will get out of the way and let you get started, Amy.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to show all the products you used first?
So this was the stamp set that we used the leaf on and the seedling on. And then we have, well, should I show the complete?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is the card that I've already made, and I'm going to be doing that one again tonight. So for this here, the little dots, they came from Forever Fern here, and those are gold embossed on the card.
You gotta love a good speckle on the card, don't you think?
And then the happy birthday came from the Happiness Abounds set. And then to cut out the top card here, we used the Scallop Contours die. And it's the largest one, this one here.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So we have already put the gold embossing here and the sentiment up at the top. And then we're going to be working on the leaf here and getting that stamped. So,
and you just learned how to do the Stamparatus. What do you think of it?
It was very useful, and especially for this one, because I already had to, when I did this one, I had to make the happy birthday darker. And it was good to be able to have it in the same place and just push it down again.
It gives you a second chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, get started on stamping or putting the ink on the leaf. So, first thing I did, if I can open this, was putting the crushed curry on the leaf part because it's going to be the lightest color. And so we just use the daubers and daub on the leaf part. Because you always learn that you always want to go lighter colors to darker colors.
Yeah.
So.
And I have little daubers. I tried to mark all the daubers with all the colors, but it was a few years ago. So Actually, these do all have the right names, don't they? These
think
colors
so,
have been around a while.
Yeah. And this color that I'm using here is crushed curry. And then the next thing I'm going to do, actually, before I do that, I'm going to go back on crushed curry with all over the little seedlings, which are just going to stay crushed curry. I'm not going to stamp over any color on that one.
So we're not going to say who this birthday card is for, right? Just one
She's
of your friends.
Probably not watching.
Probably not
because
watching.
You never
She
know.
doesn't
Though.
really get on Facebook, but she does have one. So yeah, you never know. Okay, and then I'm going to use Old Olive to stamp the stem here. Just dab that on. Try to not get it on the seedling.
So Amy,
Okay.
Tilly, your dog, is watching too.
Oh, hi Tilly.
She's listening to your voice.
Oh.
And Diana shared the video. I really appreciate that. It really helps when you share the video or like it or give Amy a heart. It all helps. Thank you for doing that.
Tony has already told Amy that's a very pretty card.
Oh,
so
thank
you're already
you.
getting positive reinforcement.
All right, and then I'm gonna use what is this one? Pumpkin pie, and kind of go over some of the leaf to make it a little bit darker in some places, but I don't want to use too much because I'm trying to make it look like a leaf that's changing colors. And we can always go back and make it darker, but you can't go back and make it lighter. So.
That sounds like the stamping axiom.
It does. It does. I might have said that sometime before.
I think that's where I probably heard it.
You think so?
And this one is Cajun Craze, and I'm just going to do a little bit of that in here. I might go back over that later, but for now, we're just going to put a little bit on here.
Amy also chose Cajun Craze for her card base. It's a really pretty fall color, isn't it?
Yes.
And is your happy birthday in Cajun Craze too?
The happy birthday is in Cajun Craze, yes. And then, as I said, the dots, which I don't know if you can see them super well, but they are in the gold embossing powder.
They're really pretty in real life.
This looks a little too dauby here, so I'm gonna try to smooth that out a little bit.
Is there a technical term for that, Amy? Are you undaubing now?
Not that I know of.
Smoothing the dots.
Smoothing. Okay. All right. So this is already where I want it. So I'm just going to close this over and just. Oh.
And you never know what's going to come out. There you go.
All right.
It just came out of its slot a little bit.
All right.
Oh, Bev says she hears some Bethisms. Those might be Bevisms too, Bev.
All right.
Oh, Bridget, you're here. I'm glad you're here tonight.
All right. So that's how it came out. I'll probably go over it one more time because it's a little bit lighter than I would prefer it to be. So while I'm doing that.
But it's pretty.
Thank you.
Should we chat? Do you have a story for us, or should Steve and I chat while you make it a little darker?
Y'all can chat. I don't know if
we can chat. Do we have? Oh, you forgot your thing you were going to show. Steve is going to show his assistant demonstrator present.
Yes.
Are you going to go get that?
Bev, I'm finally getting paid for real.
Yeah.
So here I'll.
Did you
I'll be
bring
back
it
in a
down
minute.
here?
I did.
Oh, he brought it down. He remembered. So I actually earned this present, earning the incentive trip last year, and I ordered the wrong size, and it came very long and very big, and I thought it would cost a lot of money to alter it. And so I was like, what am I going to do with this? And then Steve was complaining that his robe is 36 years old.
It's
so
my new smoking jacket.
Here he is.
I don't smoke, but if I did.
So this is the Pottery Barn waffle robe that they gave the demonstrators that earned the cruise. But it fits, it's almost a little long for him. It
is a very decadent robe. It is very soft.
Yes.
And it's actually a little warm, which will be good during the winter time.
Yeah. So look at that, Bev. Bev wanted Steve to be paid. And so here he is in his robe. It looks nice, Steve.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am a little worried because it's white. And when I'm eating chips and salsa, I'm worried that... It might decorate a bit too much.
Elizabeth says it fits Steve pretty good. So I would have tripped over it and fallen down the steps because I am about 7 inches shorter than Steve. So, but yay, Steve got paid. Amy does this for free. She doesn't get paid.
Yeah, it's for fun. Okay, so
Look
that
how
came
pretty
out
that is,
darker.
Amy.
I like that better than originally. So, all right. So I can take this off because we're going to put that on the card. So,
Do you want me to take that?
yes, please. Thank you.
I'll be your assistant, Amy.
Okay. Okay. So we have this card base in Cajun Craze, which is 5.5 by 8.5, and then scored at 4 1/4 so that it folds in the middle. And then inside the card, we have a 4 by 5 1/4 Berry Vanilla cardstock. And I'm just going to glue that down here. And then it is stamped with the seedling stamp from Soft Seedlings in the
Crushed curry?
crushed curry color, yes.
And that looks pretty in there.
I think it does look good.
So over the weekend, I had 6 people here making wedding invitations. That was fun. We got 130 wedding invitations made in 3.5 hours. So
Just gonna center that.
that looks beautiful, Amy. Oh, Holly says it's beautiful. Elizabeth says very pretty. Bev says very pretty. Bev says be careful around the ink. Are you done with the ink? Do you want me to take the ink away?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Actually, I think before I put this on the card, I'm going to add Wink of Stella, which I learned about yesterday. And it's a shimmer glitter pen. And I actually made the card first without it. And then we tried it with, and it just added something really special to it. Made it look really nice.
Yeah, we were inspired again by Bev. If you look really close, I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but she did have Wink of Stella on hers.
Bev was actually talking about me and my white robe, being careful around the ink.
Oh,
Because,
I thought you wanted me to move the ink away from Amy's beautiful card.
so, yes, I will definitely avoid stamping with my robe on. I don't think it'll be too hard
To avoid stamping.
to avoid stamping with my robe on. I'm just saying.
Oh, Chris says that is gorgeous, Amy.
Oh, thank you. So I did the seedlings and the leaf.
It
So-
does make it darker and
make
shimmerier.
it
I wish you could see it in real life. It's just so pretty. And thank you for all the sweet comments. It is more fun to stamp when you have people saying, "You're amazing, Amy. Good job, Amy," right? I think so.
Lots of positive reinforcement.
Yeah. So you guys can be putting Prize Patrol. We are drawing for Prize Patrol live this week. So please put hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments. So Debbie, what do you think of Amy's card? And you know who it's for. She has made her dad, Craig, a Father's Day card.
Yes. And I think pretty sure my mom's birthday card this year was one we had made.
And then your nephew's birthday card.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then since I do the paper pumpkin, I've been using those to make birthday cards for the others. Because their birthdays are all lined up. It's March, May, and July. So lots of birthdays.
Your mom says it's beautiful. She's so proud. Pat says that is making the leaf pop. It really is. Hey, Jackie, thanks for getting on. It is a beautiful stamp set. And Elizabeth, I agree. The Wink of Stella is amazing. It's the best way to add glitter and not make a mess. Didn't you like how easy it was? And
Very
it dries
easy.
fast. And
it's not messy. You don't have glitter everywhere.
do you want to hold that up really close to the camera and tip it? And maybe they'll be able to see how sparkly it is. There you can see some of the shimmer. It's even more so in real life.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this on the cover of the card, but we're going to pop it up with, what would you call this? Is it?
I would call those foam adhesive strips. I'm going to blow on this. You should blow on this.
I have a job?
Yeah, just because Amy can't put the adhesive strips. Bev, how long does the Winkostella take to dry? I bet that's good.
What if the assistant demonstrator passes out blowing on the card?
Oh, I think it's good already.
Drying, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Good job. Good job, honey.
Besides technology.
Yes.
Turning on the microphone.
Did we ask Sean to get on the video again today?
I don't think he's
No,
on it again.
It's not. He's, you know, he has not stamped with me ever that I can think of. It's not his thing.
It doesn't, yeah, I don't think it's a Sean thing.
He did fix my website the other day. He linked, for some reason, my blog and my Pinterest were not connected. And I tried, and Steve tried, and Ryan tried, and Sean came in and saved the day and got it fixed. So
Sean is web support.
yes. He is the deep technology.
Right. And it's funny because Ryan is also a software engineer, so you'd think there'd be rivalry there. And Ryan was like, no, I'm fine with him figuring it out because I don't know how to do it.
Yep. Sean actually set up my website in 2014. And so he got on his iPad and he knew the IP things that Ryan and I were like, we don't know what they're talking about. So
did we just go around the edges or did we have one in the middle?
I think you had some in the middle
Okay.
too, just so it didn't cave in the middle.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I told you this, but they do prize patrol. So you get to give one of your cards away, Amy.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully, we have other samples over there, but hopefully not just for your friend. We have one to give away tonight too.
Well, I guess I can say the reason that I wanted to do this card because my friend has an October birthday and one of our favorite books was Anne of Green Gables. And one quote that we really liked from that book was, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers." And we both just love fall and love that quote. And so that's, with her birthday being in October, that's why I wanted to do the fall leaf themed card for her.
That is such a beautiful reason. So you and your friend are both big readers.
Very much, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to center this.
So my birthday is also in October, so I am really glad there are Octobers.
You know, Sean's birthday is next Saturday.
Yes.
And I pulled out 2 stamp sets I haven't shown you yet that I thought you might want to pick to make Sean a card
Oh, yes,
for next
definitely
week.
want to make him a card. His birthday's Saturday.
Yeah.
So hopefully the Cyclones can get a win for his birthday.
Yes, that would be a great birthday present. Bev says, perfect card with the perfect reason.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
So-
that is beautiful. Do you want to show both of them together? They
Yeah.
look very similar. This one, do you think that one's maybe a little darker? Everyone turns out just slightly different,
that's what
don't
I really
you think?
like about just kind of daubing the ink on this stamp is that it looks different every time.
It makes it, don't you feel very much like an artist when...
Yes, it is. But I guess it's tilted a little bit different too. But
It is very
same
pretty.
concept, so
Jackie says, beautiful card. And Pat says, love the card. Thank you for all the love, you guys. Elizabeth says, very pretty. So they love it.
Oh,
You did
thank you.
such a nice job, Amy.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you joining us tonight and doing this card. And your first card making video is complete and you did a fabulous job.
Yes.
So
So
why don't we give the card away?
we're going to give the card away. There's 13 people who entered the drawing, so your chances are pretty good.
So if you haven't entered the drawing and you want a chance, it's now or never. Hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments.
Yeah, there can't be any spaces. Chris says, great job, Amy.
Thank you.
And Bev says, when you look at them tomorrow, they'll be even more beautiful. So,
All right, here we go.
okay. This is for one of Amy's cards. Okay, we have no control over who wins these prizes. Wouldn't it be funny if her mom won? Jackie won. Yay. I am glad you won, Jackie. I need your address. So send me your address. You can send it to Beth at stampingmom.com, and we will send off one of Amy's. I feel like it'll be unique. It's like Amy's first video card. Maybe you should make one for your mom too.
I might have to do that.
So, well, you guys, thank you. Steve and I are here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and we love chatting with you and having fun. Debbie is clapping. Your mom is clapping for you. You got to love a mom, and Amy and her mom are so close, and it's sweet to see that mother-daughter relationship. Bev says, Amy, you have a budding career in video card making. Yay. See, it's not just cakes anymore.
No, it's although
Branching out.
Yeah, well, the cake videos are more funny because there's mishaps and
Well,
things.
Kind of like when I do cards.
Sometimes there's mishaps on card making videos, but
this one was well practiced and prepared for. So.
yes. So maybe next week you can make one and mess it up and have it be funny. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Have a blessed week, and please come back again, and we hope to see you then. And thanks again, Amy.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.